Please remember that if the integers has the same sign, we are going to add the numbers and then copy the common sign. Right? But if the integers has different signs, we will subtract the numbers and copy the sign of the bigger number. Okay, so let's have another example. Negative 20 plus 9. What is negative 20 plus 9? Negative 20 plus 9 has different signs. So, we are going to subtract the numbers. And then, copy the sign of the bigger number. Okay. What is the difference between 20 and 9? 11. Okay, we have 11 as the sum. Now, the question is, what number or what is the bigger number between 20 and 9? 20. And what is the sign of 20? Negative. So, negative 20 plus 9 is negative 11. Okay. How about negative 3 plus negative 6? Negative 9. That is correct. Now, how about 15 plus negative 7? Plus negative 7. Fifteen plus negative 7. Positive 8. Correct. Okay, last one. What is negative 30 plus 15? What is negative 30 plus 15? Negative 15. That is correct. Okay. Do you now recall the how to add integers? Okay, very well. Now let's proceed to subtraction of integers. Okay? Okay. Example number 1. 10 minus negative 4. What is 10 minus negative 4? Positive 14. That is correct. Now, negative 20 minus negative 11. Negative 20 minus negative 11. Negative 9. Yes, that is right because we're going to change the sign of the subtrahend, which is negative 11. So from negative 11, it will now become positive 11. So the new equation would be negative 20 plus 11. So that is correct. The answer is negative 9. Okay, last one. 30 minus 45. Yeah, what is 30 minus 45? Thirty minus 45. Mm-mm. 30 minus 45. We are going to change the sign of the subtrahend. Yes, so positive 45 will now become negative 45. So the new equation would be 30 plus negative 45. Negative 15. Yeah. Because since they have different signs, we are going to get the difference. So the difference is 15, and then copy the sign of the bigger number, which is negative 45. So we have negative 15. Alright? Are you a bit confused? Okay, that's okay. Now let's try 50 minus 60. 50 minus 60. Negative 10. That is right. Very good. Okay, now let's proceed to multiplication and division of integers. So, when we are multiplying or dividing integers, we will proceed with the operations, and then if they have the same signs or like signs, we are just going to copy the sign. But if they have different sign, if they have the same sign or like signs, the sign of the product and quotient is always positive. But if the numbers or integers have different signs, the sign of the product and quotient is always negative. Okay? Alright. Now, what is product? Do you still remember what is product? Answer of product is of the multiplication. Yeah. So again, product is for multiplication. Right? Okay. How about quotient? What is quotient? Yeah. No. Product is the answer of the multiplication, while quotient is the answer of division. Yeah, okay. Let's have a recap again from addition for our ate. I'm gonna get my so here, in addition, the numbers that are being added are called addends. Okay? And then the answer of the addition is called sum. Alright? Okay. Now, in subtraction, the first number is called minuend. Can you see my screen, ate? Alright. So, the first number is called minuend. And the second number is called subtrahend. And then the answer is different. Okay, very good. How about in multiplication? The first number is called multiplicand. And the second is called multiplier. Alright. And the answer is product. Okay, very good. And now for the division, we have the first number is, or the bigger number is called the dividend. Okay? And then the second number is called divisor. And the answer is quotient. Okay. Very well. Again, let's have another example ate. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. That is correct. Negative 2 plus 3 equals positive 1. Okay, that is correct. Now, what is the difference of negative 8 and 5? And 5. What is the difference of negative 8 and 5? No. Difference of negative 8 and 5. When we say difference, the operation that we are going to use is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Subtraction, yes. So, when we say, what is the difference of negative 8 and 5? It means negative 8 minus 5. Okay, so what is negative 8 minus 5? Negative 8 minus 5. The rule in subtracting integers, we're going to change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to the operation of addition. No. Negative 8 minus 5. We are going to change the sign of number 5. So, from positive 5, it will now become negative 5. And then proceed to the law in addition. So, negative 8 plus negative 5 is negative 13. Yeah. Alright, I'll give you another example. Yeah, you forgot it na? Okay, another example. 5. Can you see my screen? Okay, 5 minus -2. First step is change the sign of the subtrahend. So in the equation, the subtrahend is -2. So it will now become +2. And then proceed to the law or rule of addition. So it will now become 5 plus 2 equals 7. Yeah, therefore, 5 minus -2 is 7. Okay, another example. Here, 17 minus -3. In the equation, what is the subtrahend? +20. Okay, very well. Next, -15 minus -3. No, -15 minus 3. So change the sign of the subtrahend. So from -3, it will now become +3. And then proceed to addition. So -15 plus -3 is, plus +3 is, no, it's -20. Because the side of the bigger number is negative. Right? Yeah. And then they have different signs where we're going to subtract the integers and then copy the sign of the bigger number. Okay? Okay, another example. -3 minus -2. What is -3 minus -2? No. -2 will now become +2 and then proceed to addition. So the equation would now be -3 plus 2. Yeah. -1, that is correct. How about this one? -5 minus 7. I'm sorry, your answer is? Why +2? The original equation is -5 minus 7. So again, change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to addition. So +7 will now become -7, right? Okay, and then proceed to addition. So what is -5 plus -7? Negative 12. Okay, that is correct. Let's have more equations. Negative 10 minus 6. Negative 10 plus 6. I'm sorry, your answer is? No. Negative 16 plus 6. Negative 16, sorry. Negative 10 minus 6. Negative 10 minus 6 is negative 16. Because the positive 6 will now become negative 6 and then proceed to addition. Okay. The dogs and the neighbors are very noisy. Yeah. So, how about this one, ate? Negative 13 minus negative 7. No, 13 minus negative 7. Positive 6. What is the rule in subtracting integers? And then, therefore, negative 7 will become positive 7, right? So, this will become positive 7. And then proceed to addition. So, the answer is 20. Okay? Okay, another one. 7 minus 9. What is 7 minus 9? Seven minus 9 is negative 2. That is correct. How about 14 minus negative 21? Fourteen minus negative 21. That is right. Okay, how about 16 minus 23? What is 16 minus 23? Negative 13. Correct. Now, what is the difference of negative 12 and 8? What is the difference of negative 12 and 8? I'm sorry, what is your answer? Negative? No. Again, what is the difference of negative 12 and 8? Yes, it's positive 8. Negative 12, what is the difference of negative 12 and positive 8? Yes, are you sure? The final answer? Okay, so that is correct. Negative 20. Okay, let's have some more. How about, okay, aside from the word subtract, difference, when we say diminish, ate, it also means subtraction, right? Okay, so if we are going to diminish positive 5 from negative 43, what is the difference? Okay, if we are going to diminish positive 5 from negative 43, what is the difference? Diminish means subtract. So, when we say, if we are going to diminish 5 from negative 43, the equation would become negative 43 minus 5. Okay, from the word diminish. Oh, diminish. We're going to diminish 5 from. Okay. So, we're going to subtract 5 from negative 43. Yes, so the equation will become negative 43 minus 5. Okay, so what is the difference? Again, negative 43 minus 5. How did you get positive 48? Sign. So from positive 5, it will now become negative 5, right? Okay. So, and proceed to addition. Negative 43 plus negative 5 is yeah. The integer of your difference is correct. Yes, it is 48, but the sign should be negative. Yeah. Because the bigger number is 43 and then the sign is negative since we have negative 43 minus 5. Right? Yeah. Okay. How about this one? 27 plus, no, I'm sorry. 27 minus 52. What is 27 minus 52? Negative? How did you get negative 35? What is the difference of 27 and 52? Yeah. So if we're going to add 27 and 35, can we get 52? So, 27 minus 52 is positive 27 minus positive 52 is equal to how did you get positive 25? The integer or the number is correct, but the sign is not correct. Yeah. 27 minus 52. The answer is negative 25. Because the subtrahend in the equation is 52, right? So we are going to change positive 52 into negative 52. And the new equation would be 27 plus negative 52. Since they have different signs, we are going to get the difference. The difference is 25. Now the question is, what would be the sign of 25? So which is bigger, 27 or 52? 52. And then the new sign of 52 is negative. Yeah. Okay, let's try another one. Negative 31 minus negative 3. Negative 31 minus negative 3. Negative 28, that is correct. Okay. Next, what is the difference of 15 and 25? 15 minus 25 is 15 minus 25 is it positive or negative? Negative 10. Okay. How about negative 35 minus 40, negative 14 ate? Negative 35 minus negative 14. Again, negative 35 minus negative 14. Okay, that is correct. Very good. Now, let's proceed to multiplication. Okay. Again, the rule in multiplying or dividing integers: numbers with the same sign is positive. Numbers with different signs is always negative. For example, 7 times 8 is Do you still remember the hands? The secret of the hands? Okay. Positive 56. That is correct. Now, how about negative 7 times 7? Negative 49. Are you sure? Negative 7 times 7. Yeah, so negative 49. Okay. How about negative 8 times negative 8? I'm sorry? Why? There is no positive 0. Negative 8 times negative 8. Ah, pero ate. Ga! Cellphone mo! Yung cellphone na bilin. Ah, sige. Farewell ate ah. Okay. Negative 8 times negative 8 is? Why negative 64? Do they have the same sign? So positive 64. Okay. 6. What is the product of 6 and negative 7? Again, what is the product of 6 and negative 7? What is the product of 6 and negative 7? Are you sure? Why positive? Mm-hmm. Okay. Therefore, the sign of the product should always be yeah. So the product of 6 and negative 7 is yeah, okay, negative 42. How about What is the product of negative 7 and negative 9? What is the product of negative 7 and negative 9? Positive 63. Very good. How about negative 3? What is the product of negative 3 and 2? What is the product of negative 3 and 2? Negative 6. Okay, that is correct. How about negative 3 times negative 3? Positive line. Okay. Negative 13 times 11 times 11. Negative 13 times 11. Negative 143 is correct. What is the product of negative 12 and negative 11? What is the product of negative 12 and negative 11? Yes, that is right. Okay, last one. Negative 11 times negative 17 is? Yeah, negative 11 times negative 17. Positive 187 is correct. Okay. Now, let's proceed to division. What is the quotient of negative 12 and 4? What is the quotient of negative 12 and 4? When we say what is the quotient of negative 12 and 4, means negative 12 divided by 4. The answer is yeah. Negative 3. That is right. How about 20 divided by negative 5? Negative 4. That is right. How about negative 16 divided by negative 4? Negative, negative 16 divided by negative 4. Positive 4. Very good. 63 divided by negative 7. The quotient is again 63 divided by negative 7. The quotient is that your final answer? Okay, negative 9 is correct. Now, how about we divide negative 56 by negative 7? What is the quotient? Negative 56 divided by negative 7. The quotient is positive 8 is correct. Now, 49 divided by negative 7 is negative 7. Very good. What is the sum of negative 63 and 13? What is the sum of negative 63 and 13? What is the sum of negative 16 and 13? When we say sum, the operation to be used is, what is the operation? Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Sum? Sum? Sum is the answer of? Sum. Oh, you forgot it already. Addition. Are you looking into your notes? I can see you. Okay. So, what is the sum of negative 63 and 13? What is the sum of negative 63 and 13? When we say sum, we are going to add the numbers. So negative 63 plus 13 is equal to, okay, negative 50. Okay. How about, what is the product of 11 and negative 17? Again, what is the product of 11 and negative 17? When we say product, the operation to be used is multiplication. That is right. So what is the product of 11 and negative 17? 11 times negative 17 is it positive or negative? Why positive? No, it's 11 and negative 17. Are you sure? Is that your final answer? Okay, so the product of 11 and negative 17 is negative 187. How about the quotient of negative 48 and 3? What is the quotient of negative 48 and 3? When we say quotient, the operation that we're going to use is it subtraction? When we say quotient, quotient. Yeah, it's division. Therefore, we are going to divide negative 43 by positive 3. And the answer is negative 48 and 3. We're going to divide negative 48 by positive 3. When negative 48 is divided by 3, the quotient is negative Neg Negative 48 divided by 3 is can you please solve it again? Negative 48 divided by 3. Yeah. Mm-mm. We will start with the first number. So 4 divided by 3. We got 1. And then 1 times 3 is 3. Therefore, 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring down 8. 18 divided by 3 is yes. So, negative 48 divided by 3 is negative 16. Okay, very good. What is the difference of negative 63 and positive 13? Yes, negative 63 and positive 13. What is the difference of negative 63 and positive 13? So when we say difference, the operation that we're going to use is subtraction. Very well. So negative 63 minus positive 13, the difference is negative 76 is correct. Okay. Again, what do we call the answer in multiplication? Product. How about in subtraction? Difference. In division, quotient. And in addition, sum. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to get to know algebra. Are you ready? Okay, can you see my screen? Okay. What is algebra? So algebra is the branch of mathematics that uses a combination of letters, numbers, and operations. So usually we just add the numbers, right? Okay. But in algebra, we are also going to use letters. Oo. So before, we only have numbers and operations. The four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But in algebra, we're going to use the three, okay? Letters, numbers, and operations, in order to show how two or more things are related to each other. Okay? Solving algebra problems can be made simple if you learn the language and rules. And also it can be used to solve problems in our real life situation. So here we have the basic vocabulary of algebra. Earlier I have mentioned ate, it is the combination of letters and numbers, right? Okay, for example, we have 4x. X is the presentation of the unknown number because we are going to find its value, okay? Okay. Now, with 4x, the x or the letter is called variable. Right? Okay. And then, the number, we are not going to call it number or integers, but instead, we call them coefficient. Okay. So, for x, 4 is the coefficient and x is the variable. And when we have 4x, we now have one term. Okay? So 4x is a term. Now, if we are going to add another number ate, for example, 4x plus 3. Now we are going to call it expression. Okay? Expression is the mathematical combination of numbers. So we have 4, and then variables, we have x, and operations, we have plus, the plus sign. Okay? So when we have 4x, when we have one variable and one coefficient, that is called a term. But if we are going to add operations like 4x plus 3 operation and another number, we call it expression. Alright? But if we're gonna see an equation sign ate, like for example, 4x equals 8. So that is already called equation or equality. The key word or the key symbol is the equal sign. Okay? Now, for example ate, 5x squared, are you familiar with exponents? Not yet? You haven't discussed about exponents yet? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So, exponent ate, for example, 6 raised to 3 or 6 cube. Okay, let's not use the cube. Let's just say 6 raised to 3. Can you see my screen? On the lower portion of the screen. You can see my screen? Okay, it's all black. Hala. Okay, for a while. Minimize. Okay, how about this one? Can you see it now? You can see my screen? Hala. What happened? Okay, I'll stop sharing and then I'll share it again. Start sharing. Entire screen. Allow. How about this one? Can you see my screen now? Hala, what happened? Right. Agoy. Why can't I share my screen? Na. Okay. But earlier you were able to see my screen, right? A content hidden. Ano naman eh? Hala. For a while, ate ha, I will check on the other phone. Here, I will just do it this way. Can you see it now? Okay. So, we have here, for example, 6 raised to 3. So, 6 is the base and 3 is the exponent. Okay? So, 6 raised to 3. That is the proper reading of the numbers. For example, so we have here 6 raised to 3. If we are going to expand it, ate, it will become 6 times 6 times 6. Because the exponent represents the number of times that we are going to multiply the base by itself. So we have 1, 2, 3. Alright? Do you have questions? None. Okay, you understand it. So 6 is the base and then 3 is the exponent. Okay? Why can't you see it? Okay. Earlier, ate, I have added some keywords for the operations. Remember? Okay. When we use the operation addition, we can use the keywords increased by, is added, totals, combined, more than, plus, more, and sum. That is for addition. Do you have questions? None. Okay. For subtraction, we have difference. Remember the difference? Okay. Subtracted from or subtracted by, decreased by, minus, less, or lower than. So these keywords are for subtraction. Right? Okay. For multiplication, we have the keywords times, each, of, double, twice, multiply, product, or triple. So we are going to use multiplication whenever we hear or we read these keywords. Alright? Okay. For exponent, I have also mentioned earlier, for example, 6 raised to 2. 6 raised to 2 can also be read as 6 squared. Okay? 6 squared. While 6 raised to 3 can also be read as 6 cubed. Here. So for exponents, we can say to the second power or squared, and then cubed or to the third power or to the fourth power, and so on and so forth. Okay? While in division, the keywords are divided by, quotient, divided into, divided among, and ratio of or ratio to. Alright? Okay. For example, ate, a number less 4. So you're going to choose from A, B, C, D, and E. Which is the correct representation for a number less 4? When we say a number, we can use the variable x as representation since we don't know what is the number. Right? Okay. So, a number less 4. Is it A, B, C, D, or E? How do we write it? So, a number, let's use x, okay, as the representation for the number. A number, so x, less 4. When we say less, what operation are we going to use? Subtraction. Okay, so a number less 4. Therefore, it is x minus 4. So the answer is letter It's kind of blurry for now. It's letter A. Okay? So, how about this number 2? A number multiplied by 4. Letter? No. Letter D is exponent. So, it's letter E. A number multiplied by 4. So, a number x multiplied by 4. So, we can write it this way or simply 4x. When, when the number is written before the variable, the operation being used here ate is automatically multiplication. Okay, so we will not write a number times 4. Instead, we are going to write 4x, which means 4 multiplied by x. Have you followed? Okay, so always remember in algebra, we don't write x times 4. But instead, we simply write 4x. Right? Okay. How about a number to the 4th power? Which among the 5 choices has exponent? A number to the 4th power. Letter D. Yes, letter D. Ito ate ha. Letter D. Okay. How about a number divided by 4? The number, which is x, divided by 4. Letter C. Very good. How about 4 more than a number? 4 more than a number. When we say more than, the operation is addition. Okay. So, when we say 4 more than a number, it's letter B. Okay, that is right. So, x plus 4. How about 4 times a number? I'm sorry? D is x to the fourth power. It is exponent. But when we say 4 times a number, the operation is E. Okay, 4x. How about x increased by 4? X increased by 4. X increased by 4. When we say increase, the operation is addition. Increase, or we are going to add. Therefore, the answer is B. How about 4 less than a number? How do we write it? 4 less than a number. A is, yes, that is correct. Okay. So here. In equation, ate, when we say equation, the symbol is this one. Like 8 equals, or x equals 8. So this is called equation. And then the other keywords for equation are equals, is, was, were, are equivalent to, yields, or totals. But when we talk about inequalities, the sign is lesser than and greater than. Do you still remember in elementary we have, for example, 4 blank 8. What are we going to use? 4 is it lesser than or greater than? Lesser than. So the sign would be this one. Am I right? Okay. But if we are going to change them, 8 minus 4, the symbol that we're going to use is greater than. Okay? The mouth of the symbol will face the bigger number. Right? Okay. Do you have with you your pencil and paper, ate? Okay. Can you please do the 1 to 10? For example, number 1. 4 less than a number is 15. Where is that? 4 less than a number is 15. When we say is also is a keyword in equation. Okay? So we can do it this way, ate. 4 4 less than a number is 15. Or else, we can write x minus 4 equals 15. Have you followed? Alright. How about number 2? Can you please do the number 2? 6 divided by a number is 12. How do we write it? 6 divided by a number is 12. What is your answer? Can you please show me your answer, Ate Kai? Okay. Okay, 6 divided by a number is 12. Is 12. Hala, the dogs are so noisy. So how do we write, Ate? 6 divided by a number is 12. I see. No, your first answer is correct. We're going like this one. 6 divided by a number is 12. Yeah. So 6 divided by a number is 12. If we're going to say is, that is the keyword for equation. Alright? Okay, let's proceed to number 3. Number 3 is, wait, it's kinda 11 less than 11 is less than 4. Wait lang. Tamo ka ni sige chat. Here. 11 is less than 4 times a number. How do we write it? When we say less than, it is inequality. Okay. How do we write 11 is less than 4 times a number? Eleven is less than. Always remember, Ate, that if there is there is, for example, 11 is less than 4. So, when there is less than, we're going to use the inequality symbol, like this one. But, if the statement is 11 less than 4, it means 11 minus 4. But, if there is, always remember to use the inequality. So, here, this is the answer. 11 is less than 4 times a number. Again, ate ha, is less than, meaning this is the sign, inequality. But if when we say less than, we are going to subtract or use the subtraction sign. Okay? So, how do we read this? 11 is less than 4 times number. Okay, so again, can you please read it? How do you read that? Yes, how about this? How do you read this? Okay, very good. How about this one? No, don't use the word less. Number less than. Okay, very well. Okay. Can you please do the number 4, ate? We have a number squared. Oh, do you remember the squared? Or the number raised to the second power is less than the same number cubed. When we say squared, the exponent is 2. Oo. But when we say cubed, the exponent is 3. So, instead of saying a number squared is less than the same number cubed, it can also be written as x raised to 2 or x to the second power is less than x to the third power. So, this one. Yeah. X to the second power or squared. Okay. Second power. Always remember, second power or squared. Okay? And then when we say raised to the third power, it is cubed. But if we're going to say fourth power, there is no other term for that. That is already, that is just fourth number. Ha? Fourth, and then fifth power, sixth power, and so on and so forth. Right? Okay, let's try number 5. We have a number and another number. Total is 16. So, how do we write that? A number, okay, and another number. Total is 16. When we say total, the operation that we're going to use is total. Addition. Okay. So, a number and another number, total is 16. Wow, very good, ate. That is right. Okay. Na very good. Number 6. The difference of a number and 8 is equivalent to 6. Oh, when we say difference, the operation that we're going to use is, okay, subtraction. So, a number, okay, can you write? A number, difference of a number and 8 is equivalent to 6. Hello, very good, ate. Wow. Okay, let's try number 7. A number increased by 9. Increased by 9. When we say increased, okay, increased by 9 is greater than a number increased by 9. No, 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 no. Your first equation is correct. Number increased by 9 is greater than. What is the sign of the greater than? Greater than. What is the sign of the greater than? Okay. Greater than a different number. So when we say a different number, use another letter, ate. You can use Y. Because it's different number. Okay, K. Okay, we'll use K. Different number plus 3. Okay, so that is correct. When the statement is the same number, we are going to use the same variable or the same letter, right? But if the statement states that different number, meaning we are going to use different variable or different letter. Okay? Alright. Let's proceed to number 8. Number 8 is 9 and a number equals 17. 9 and a number equals 17. Hello, very good. Okay, number 9. 90 minus a number is 10. Hello, you're very good, ate. Number 10. 4 combined with a number. When we say combined, what is the operation? Here. Wait. Can you read it? Combined. Can you please look for the word combined? The keyword combined is the operation of addition. Alright. So, 4 combined with a number squared yields 29. When we say yields, okay, 29. Wow. Okay. Let's see if you can read them right. Okay. Can you read your answers, ate, please, from number 1? Mm-mm. Don't no. Don't use is because you use the subtraction. So no is, right? Is less than is only used for inequality, like this one, less than, greater than. Is, ha? Okay, number 1. Mm-mm. Hmm? A number less than 4 is 15. Yeah, there is still 4. Oh, you didn't change your answer. This is the answer, ate. X minus 4 is 15. Okay. Again, can you please read them from number 1? Uh-uh. Okay, very well. Number 2. Number 2. Ah, 6 divided by a number. Okay, number 3. Four times a number. Again, 11. Okay, number 4. Hmm. Less than the same number cubed. Okay, number 5. Okay, very good. Next, the difference of a number and 8. Okay, number 7. A number increased by number 7. Another number. Plus 3. Okay. How about number 8? Okay. Number 9. Ninety minus. Okay. How about number 10? 4 combined with a number. No. There is exponent. Excuse ate. There is an exponent. Uh, okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, let's do another example ate. Can you please write it down? Write down your answer. Okay. Number 1. Okay. The difference of a number and 3 is 5. Again, the difference of a number and 3 is 5. Okay, very good. Number 2. A number multiplied by 2. How do you write that? A number multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2. In algebra, oh yeah, the algebra, the number should be written first. Instead of x2 ate, you write 2x. Okay. A number multiplied by 2 increased by 4 is 12. Okay. Number 3. Eighteen divided by a number plus the same number cubed yields 30. Okay, number 4. Alright. A number squared is less than another number cubed another number It's another number, ate. Use a different variable or another letter. Okay. Again, a number squared is less than another number cubed diminished by 2 diminished by 2 again, a number squared is less than another number cubed diminished by 2. Let me see. Okay. Oh, that is correct, ate. That is correct. But you're going to use another variable or another letter. So you can write x squared is less than y cubed minus 2. Okay? Alright, number 5. The total of a number and 20 is 30. Again, the total of a number and 20 is 30. Oh, very good. Okay. So, number 6. 5 times a number squared plus 3 times a number added by 2 is 0. Okay. Number 7. A number multiplied by 3 cubed. A number multiplied by 3 cubed. How do we write it? Instead of in algebra, the coefficient must come first before the variable. Okay, very well. So, a number multiplied by 3 cubed and and 5 is 65. Wow, alright, very good. And then number 8. A number is subtracted from 100 is 50. A number subtracted from 100 is 50. Subtracted from. When we say subtracted from, we're going to use the operation of subtraction. From the word subtraction. Okay? So the equation should be 100 minus x. Yeah. You should be very careful with the keywords, ate. When we say a number subtracted from 100 is 50, it should be written as 100 minus x equals 50. Alright? But, if we are going to change the statement to a number subtracted by 100 equals 50, the equation would be x minus 100. Alright? Are you confused? Okay, again. When we say subtracted from a number subtracted from 100, 100 should be the minuend and the number should be the subtrahend. Okay? Alright. But when we say a number subtracted by 100, the number should be the minuend and the 100 will be the subtrahend. Okay? Alright. Let's try another one. A number subtracted by 4 is 6. Okay, very well. A number subtracted from 20 is 12. A number subtracted from 20 is 12. Okay. Let us try to solve that problem, ate. Can you please write 20 minus x equals 12? And can you please rewrite it a way bigger than the one that you wrote? Minus x equals 12. So in the equation, the unknown number is x, right? Okay. So in order to find the value of x, we will remain it on the left side of the equation. Okay? So the equation will be written as this one. Can you see my screen? Okay. So it will become, in order to retain the x on the left side, we will copy negative x equals 12. So, how are we going to remove the 20 here? So we are going to use this is positive 20, right? Okay, so it will become 20 minus 20 minus x equals 12. We have deducted here we have deducted here 20, right, on the left side of the equation. So we're going to do it on the right side as well. Okay? Okay. And then solve the problem. So this will become 0. Right? Okay. So we have negative x equals 12 minus 20 is 12 minus 20 is write it this way. 12 minus 20. What is the rule in subtracting integers? Change the sign of the subtrahend. So the sign here is positive. We're going to change it to negative. And then proceed to addition. Therefore, 12 minus 20 is 12 minus 20 is negative Mm-mm. Oh, you forgot already. Negative 8. Yes, that is right. So we have here negative x equals negative 8. Okay? But we cannot get, oh, it's negative. So we need to change it to positive. So we're going to multiply it to positive. Okay? Ano? Negative, negative. Wait. So that we can get x is equal to 8. Okay? Oh, let us check the equation if it is true or if it is correct. In order to check the equation, we will go back to the original equation. So we have 20 minus x is equal to 12, right? Okay. Using substitution, we are going to substitute the value of x. Okay? So 20 minus, what was the value of x? 8. So 20 minus 8 is equal to 12. 20 minus 8 on the left side of the equation equals, very good, 20 minus 8 is 12. Therefore, 12 is equal to 12. Is this correct? Oh, so the equation is true. Therefore, your answer is correct. So, x, the value of x is 8. Right? Okay. So, I think that would be all for today. And then, we will continue our algebra lesson next time. Or tomorrow? Right? Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. I hope you will not forget the operations in integers. Alright, ate? And then you are doing very well today. Alright? Thank you so much, ate, and see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. It's morning here. Thank you and good night. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Nasa naman eh? Hi, me. Good morning, Mime. Good morning, Sebastian. Marie. Good morning, Maureen Gonzalez, Raiders X. Catherine, John, wow, you are doing great. Yes, you answered it correctly. I am new. What system is this? Your age? Ah, you are great. Thank you so much. Well, I am trying to teach an incoming grade 7 student rather, which is only one. That's why I'm trying to introduce algebra this time. And it's already 8:42, wala pa tayong kain. Have a good night. Nakalimutan ko palang kumain kanina. Nantok pa ako. Thank you for the lessons. My pleasure, and thank you for coming. How young are you, Catherine? How young are you, bebe? Wala, today is holiday. Oh, you are 12. What grade are you now? Nga, nagana sa giluto nilang gawin. Grade 9. IB diploma. What country do you come from? Your payment of 25. Sino to? 21. Parang si Ating Nerves ito. Bye and see you tomorrow. See ya. Thank you for coming. Good morning, Jordan Pilapil. Tumabini. Mas lang ko. Sa mga lang ko na. Tapos balik-balik istorya ng mga kung ano. Nawalay pala ng gapon. Yes, day. Good evening, day. Good morning, Jorlyn, Chinita girl. Going to cook. What are we going to cook? Good morning, Auntie Nika. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nagluluto pa tayo ng breakfast. Walang ibang madaling lutuin kundi hotdog tsaka ham. Nag-breakfast na ba kayo, guys? Did you have your breakfast already? Sure. Kagabi sana kami magluluto. Di na kami nakapagluto kagabi ay. Good morning, good morning. Parang masarap ito i-mix sa egg. Ganito na lang. We're gonna slice ham. And then mekos-mekos it to the egg. Let me It's holiday here in the Philippines, guys. But I need to report to work because the Palawan was closed yesterday. That's why we were not able to send the um, cash advance for the employees. That's why I need to report today in order to send them. It's good that I have taken a bath early. Two days, one day. Your voice. Wala na, closing na niya. Whew, uy. Always reminds me of kaya tinalagyan ng itlogers. Good morning. Ay, mag-rehearse. Wala, tama din. Slitos. Ano kayo mataya? Yung takot doon, time. Naman di ko ba ito nun? Kain na. Mikos-mikos na lang tani. Let's eat, guys. Let's eat, let's eat. Doon naman di ko ketchup. Do you have ketchup, guys? Can I have some? Kumagro. Ano mo? Let's eat 1, 2, 3, guys. Pero I will not. I have taken a bath already. Ang kaagaw ko siya. Marami ang kaon. Char. Kamay-kamay lang takay. Basta. Let's eat po. Kabatig agi ano yun. Kain po tayo dito parts. Gusto na ako mag-duty ngayon kaya holiday man po dito. Kaya lang naalala ko may gagawin pala ako. It's Saurab! Nagsis pala. May cook kayo guys, pahingin cook. Monday, do you have cook? Can I have a glass of coke pa day? Is it true, Madi, that it's easier to swallow if there is soft drinks? So far. It depends dito if how many grams does one pack of coffee contains. Alam mo sa utan. Nagmiyagoot kasi si Tito Pards kanina, Madi. Natulog siya dun sa may sa bayabas dun sa likod.
Ah, napaka-juicy oh. May lalabas. May, may lalabas na cheese. Mm-mm. May cheese pala ito. Hindi ko kasi hotdog to guys at Virginia ang sa akin yung kay langga kay tender juicy. So ang sarap oh, ganun siya. Wala ng Virginia kay hotdog niya na lang yung niluto ko. Hotdog niya. Like you should eat. Ang hirap yung kumain ng mabilis eh. Pag may brace, ang hirap kung ligaya dati kaya kong kumain ng 1 minute. Ngayon, ang hirap nagsusuksok sa brace. Good evening, dear day. What is your dinner? Oh, bakit? Ano nangyari sa'yo, Charmaine? Alam mo ba, ang daming gustong mabuhay ngayon, tapos ikaw, parang gusto mo hindi ka na lang pinanganak. Ano ba kaya ang problema mo, bebe? At dadagdagan ni Ate Luday. Marami po, kasi may ayaw sa akin. Alam mo, sa dami ng problema sa mundo, ano ba yung ayaw sa'yo? Yung lalaki ba? Lalaki ba ang may ayaw sa'yo, Charmaine? Isipin mo, ang nanay at tatay mo, problemado kung anong ipapakain sa inyo. Tapos ikaw, family pala, sorry, akala ko lalaki. Bakit mo naman nasabing ayaw sa'yo? Baka naman kasi napagsabihan ka lang, tapos nagtatampo ka agad, akala mo hindi ka na mahal. Ano mo kasi, pag pinagsasabihan tayo ng magulang natin, ibig sabihin mahal tayo. Tsaka may pakialam sila sa atin. Kasi kung hindi tayo mahal, hahayaan na lang tayong maligaw ng landas, di ba? Mm. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang pinagdadaanan mo kasi kailanman hindi naman ako magiging kagaya mo. Oo, I will never be on your shoe. But then again, you should always remember that, oo, bakit ka depressed? Bakit nagpa-check up ka na ba sa doktor? May findings na ba na may depression ka? Or feeling mo lang may may depression ka? Ayun, ano lang ako yun. Always remember that depression is a very complex situation and may mga batayan at anong tawag nito? Mga pag-aaral, pagsusuri na dapat mong pagdaanan bago ka ma-diagnose na may depression. Oo. Kasi kung iisipin mong depressed ka, ay magiging depressed ka talaga kasi yun ang iniisip mo. Pero kung iisipin mo hindi ka depressed, hindi ka magiging depressed. Ganon lang yun, bebe. Kasi kadalasan, nasa pag-iisip kasi natin yan or kung ano yung mindset natin. Baka kasi na-misinterpret mo lang yun. Hindi kaya nasabi lang ng mga magulang mo yun kasi nagpasaway ka. Oo. Ang pinakamainam mong gawin, pumunta ka sa simbahan, pumunta ka sa adoration chapel, magdasal ka doon, magnilay-nilay kung ano ba mga pagkakamali mo sa buhay, anong kasalanan mo sa mga magulang mo. Then, pag napagtanto mo na, pwede ka nang umuwi, kausapin sila, maghingi ka ng patawad. Baka sakali na ma-fix pa din yung problema mo. Diba? Kasi naniniwala ako na walang problema hindi malulutas sa mabuting usapan. Basta, marunong din tayong magpakumbaba. Kasi kung hindi tayo marunong magpakumbaba, ay wala talagang mangyayari. Magniningas kugon lang yan. Kanya-kanyang pataasan ng pride. Wala namang mawawala sa atin kung manghingi tayo ng sorry, kung aaminin natin yung mga pagkakamali natin. Hindi ba't hindi naman kabawasan sa pagkatao yon? Pero muli, hindi ko alam kung ano yung sitwasyon nyo. Lalo't hindi ko rin alam kung ano ang hinaing ng family mo or ano yung side nila. Pero ang masasabi ko lang bilang ate mo dito sa YouTube, kausapin mo sila para magkaliwanagan kayo. Kasi baka misunderstanding lang. Hindi ba? Parang gusto ko mag-skirt. Ito na lang. Hindi naman mo yun. Hindi siguro ito. Ay, hindi. Ito. Ay, bakla. Gusto ko nga makipagkwentuhan sa'yo pero hindi na pwede kasi aalis na ako. Oo. Pero pwede kang bumalik dito sa live ko. Baka mamayang gabi magla-live ako, mamayang hapon. Kaya mag-subscribe ka na lang sa channel ko and tap mo yung notification bell para sa susunod na mag-live ako, makakabisita ka ulit at makakapag-usap tayo. Ha? Huwag kang huwag kang mag-feeling down kasi hindi naman yan nakakatulong sa iyo eh. Pag ano tawag dito? Pag nagmumukmuk ka dyan sa kwarto mo o naglayas ka, pumunta ka sa barkada mo, pagka-uwi mo, hindi naman masusolusyonan yung problema mo, di ba? So, it would be best mag-pray ka, humingi ng tawad sa magulang mo, kasi kahit bali-balik tarin mo yung mundo, tayong dapat magpakumbaba sa mga magulang natin, not the other way around. Okay yan na may friends ka mapagsasabihan, but then, hindi yan solusyon. Hindi masosolve ang problem mo kung tatambay ka lang dyan sa barkada mo. Okay? See you later. Ingat ka palagi, okay? Love, love.